Down in the even pool, finishing first, Gregory Gasson from Rocky Mountain with a time of 18:27.55. Congratulations.
That guy, someone is asking him to go and count for him. Leave him there.
Taking the dive down on the even side is heat number 6. Swimming in lane 1, Nathan Losh from Cowtown Swimming. In lane 2, Dustin Schneider from Georgia Masters. Lane 3, John Batchletter from Rocky Mountain. In lane 4, Branch Archer from Longhorn Aquatics. In lane 5, Shane Forker from the Olympic Club. Lane 6, Byron Rossmiller from Puget Sound. In lane 7, Bic Perini from Rocky R Racing. In lane 8, Michael Collins from Nova Aquatics. Lane 9, Scott Nimick from Minnesota Masters. And in lane 10, Vince Dalchik from Mount Carmel.
We're a little over halfway in the odd pool with heat number 5. Swimmers, after these long races, you may want to go visit our massage table over there by the instruction pool off the diving well. You can sign up for massages there. Get some of this lactic acid out of your system. Get you ready for the rest of the weekend.
Attention. We are in need of a relief timer in lane 6 on the odd end. Once again, we're in need of a relief timer for lane 6 on the odd end. If we could have someone come down at the conclusion of this race. We're at the 14-minute mark. Got about 4-ish minutes. If we could find a relief timer.
Well, that will be Cody announcing that one. We'll see.
It's a great day here on the pool deck. For those that came in for our distance day, you get some of those first dibs over on all of the gear over there in Partner Village. Be sure to stop by, get yourself some swag, see all of the partners we have going on. We are very, very thankful for all of our partners, as well as many of the other folks. We are also going to be in need of a timer for lane 1 on the odd side at the conclusion of this race. That's going to be 2 timers. One for lane 1 and one once again, that's going to be a timer for the lane 6 on the odd side and a timer for lane 1 on the even side. 2 timers needed at the conclusion of this race.
All right, bells are going off in the odd pool. We're going to need some relief timers. Over in lane 7 from Longhorn, Xander Babcock. Finishing first in the odd pool, time of 18:17.22.
All right, and I just got a word. We have both of our timers filled. Thank you to everybody that's been coming down to help time. We will be in need of some more relief timers. So as we need some timers, we'll make some announcements. You guys can come on down and help us out here on the deck. You guys get a fancy cowboy hat, a nice volunteer shirt on behalf of San Antonio Sports.
Right, in the odd pool we have Heat 7 from Puget Sound Masters in lane 1 is David Kays. From New England Masters in lane 2 is Douglas O'Brien. In lane 3 from North Carolina, Mark Rubacki. In 4, David Hildebrand from Club Tribe. Jack Calhoun is from Santa Cruz Masters Aquatics, and he's in lane 5. Ryan Clemmer from Swim Fort Lauderdale, he's in 6. In 7, Sam Tierney from Austin Swim Club. In lane 8, Trey Colick from New York Athletic Club. In lane 9, Jeff Irwin from Sawtooth Masters. And in lane 10, Aaron Schneider from Southern Masters.
And coaches, if we can get some assistance throughout the weekend, as your athletes step up onto the blocks, please kindly ask that they don't slam into the wedges. A lot of our very young athletes think that it's a door, and they like to try and kick it off the back. That does break our wedges, so if you guys could please help us out and ensure the athletes don't kick the wedges, please.
Cody in lane 9, Jeff Irwin. He moved up an age group. He's in the 60-plus age group. Jeff held several records in the 30-plus, 35-plus, 45, and 50-plus. Let's see if he can do something here in the 60-plus.
Yeah, you know, taking a look at the records here in front of me, and Jeff Irwin, man, four records. Seems to be he held the 1650 record from the age of about 30 all the way through. So if he is able to take it, that would be our first record broken for the weekend. I want to say last time we were here in the San Antonio pool, we had 13 records broke. Wonder if we can beat that this go around.
Yeah, so the 60-plus record is 1744.05. Let's see if Jeff can take that one down today.
All right, taking a look down on the even side with a time of 17:31.52. Dustin Schneider representing Georgia Masters. That's
quite a drop in time.
That is a very
from his
big drop.
Entry time. Nice swim, Dustin.
Dropping just about 2 minutes there. A lot of people say that the Northside Aquatic pool is a very fast pool. I'm predicting we'll probably see about a total of 10 hours of drop time over the next 4 days. Next time we bring the USMS Spring National Championship here to the Northside pool, because we're in Texas, I'm going to get a whole bunch of cowbells. So every time they come in on the end, they're ringing cowbells. I don't think the officials would be too happy with me.
That's going to be a fun weekend.
It's going to be a very fun weekend because my original mentor's on deck when I started officiating many years ago. So I'm very excited. Speaking of officials, those are all of our amazing young men and women in white. We want to give a great big round of applause and thank you to all of them, except Rudy, for everything that they do for us. I'm getting all the evil looks from the many that I know. But officials, a great big thank you for coming out, especially on Distance Day. Distance Day is one of those days we normally struggle getting officials. So I want to thank all of those down in white. And taking a dive down on the far side is our final heat of the men's 1,650-yard freestyle. Swimming in lane 1, Thomas Dion from Reston Masters. In lane 2, Renato Ferreira from O2 Performance. In lane 3, Joseph Anderson from Minnesota Masters. In lane 4, Aaron Helder from Michigan. Lane 5, Blake Woodrow from Swim Fort Lauderdale. In lane 6, Andrew Duzinski from Nickel City Splash. In lane 7, James Porkanoski from Nickel City Splash. In lane 8, Christopher Stickle from St. Pete Masters. In lane 9, Don Secor from Illinois. And in lane 10, Kurt Dixon from Golden Road Aquatics.
You say Illinois or Illinois? Illinois.
So, Scott, we have what looks to be a first potential record breaker here. Lane 6, Andrew Duzinski is seated at a 17 flat for the 31 to 35 age group. Current record on file is a 17:07.52. So we have 2 athletes down there on the even side racing after our potential first record of the meets.
All right, well, we have Jeff Irwin hopefully going to break into the record books in the 60-plus age group. And Jeff is in lane 9 of the odd pool, and he swims for Sawtooth Masters.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are in need of a relief timer for lane 10 on the even end. Once again, a relief timer for lane 10 on the even end. A lot of the folks timing behind the blocks right now are swimming the 1,000. So they want to try and get themselves into the water, get warmed up. I'm also hearing lane 2 as well. So if you guys could come on down, help us out. We'll teach you everything you need to know so we can get this meet continued and underway.
Here's a point of interest for those in attendance today, and we'll make this throughout the weekend. We have some Olympians that are in attendance. Casey Barrett from Canada swam in the 1996 Olympics. Anton Ibsen from Denmark, 2016 and 2020. Vesna Shelnut from North Macedonia, swam 2000 and 2004. Michael Soderlund from Sweden, 1980, 84, and 88, with a bronze medal. Eduardo Soleche from Spain in 2016. Kirk Stackel from United States, 1988. From Peru, Juan Valdivieso swam in 2000 and 2004. David Wharton from the U.S. swam in 88 and 92, had a silver medal. And from the United States is Ashley Whitney, swam in 1996 and won a gold medal.
This time
Swimmers, again, we want to remind you if you have a somewhat difficult name to pronounce that we might have a challenge with, please come by and help us out, give us the phonetics on it, and we'll make sure we don't butcher it when we announce your name.
So taking a look over, Mr. Jeff Irwin, currently seated third here on the odd pool. Try to see if he can add a fifth record here on his record board for the 1650. Once again, his time to beat is 17:44.05. We're going to need a relief timer for lane 6 on the even end at the conclusion of this race. Once again, a relief timer for lane 6 on the even end. Cowbells starting here on the odd end.
Let's go, Sam! Nice one!
A lot of good swims here to start our races for the day. Coming in first here on the even side, representing Austin Swim Club in lane 7 with a time of 17:00.9. Sam Tierney.
Finishing first in the odd pool is Sam Tierney with a time of 17 minutes, .90. And Sam swims for Austin Swim Club.
A lot of good swims here to start our 2025 USMS Spring National Championship here at the Northside Swim Center. Many, many good swims so far. This is going to be event number 2, the women's 1,650-yard freestyle, starting on the odd side, heat number 1.
Okay, our first heat of the women's. Swimming in lane 1 from Sacramento Masters is Sally Guthrie. In lane 2 is Phyllis Quinn from the Olympic Club. From the Dad's Club, swimming in lane 3 is Chris Ringenroth. In lane 4, Judy Caves from Mount Lebanon Aqua Club. In lane 5 from Walnut Creek Masters, Catherine Taylor. In lane 6, Cindy Bowling from Tulsa Masters. In 7, Katie Kessinger from Swim Utah. In lane 8, Linda Larson from Swim Fort Lauderdale. In 9, from Arizona Masters, is Jean Hoffman. And in lane 10, Carolyn Lyman from Trailblazer Masters.
And I'm hearing the bell on the far side with the clock just ticking over to the 16th minute. I see a very, very fast swimmer coming into the wall. And coming into the wall first on the even side, with a time of 16:17.42, representing Swim Fort Lauderdale, Blake Woodrow. Nice little drop there for him. And Scott, if I'm reading right, I need you to help me out here. I don't have my good bifocals on, but I'm 90% sure we're still having a good day.
Absolutely. I want to welcome everybody who's just coming in to the Northside Swim Center. You picked a great location to come for a championship swim meet, the 2025 U.S. Masters Swimming Spring National Championship. San Antonio has a lot to offer. After you leave the pool, check all of the events going on downtown and around our pool area to enhance the experience.
Scott, I'm trying to get some thumbs up from our officials and timers on the other side, but I want to say that we have our first broken record of the 2025 USMS Spring National Championship on the even side in lane 6 from Nickel Spitty Splash Swim Team. Mr. Andrew, help me out here, Scott. Dazinski. Previous record was a 17:07.52. New pending official results record will be a 16:55.54. Good job, Andrew. Heat 2 diving in on the even end. In lane 4, Molly Myers from Prime Aquatics. Lane 5, Margaret Hare from Lewis Clark. Lane 6, Andrea Hunt from Puget Sound. And in lane 7, Mary Pullman from St. Louis Area Masters. We are at a great start here for our swim meet going on. Once again, all of the results will be posted on the indoor pool. You guys can walk in and take a gander at where we stand. Also, if you did place top 3 for your age group, you guys don't forget to stop and grab your medals. Awards are going to be on the southwest corner of the pool deck between the dive well and the indoor pool. Medals for 1st to 10th in each event and age group can be picked up there. Also, while you're over there, be sure to stop through Partner Village, see all of our amazing folks that made a lot of this possible. We have Tier for your suits, goggles, swim gear, and more. Green Layer, the official event merchandise. Try Swim. You can see their stuff in the showers, their shampoo, their conditioners, their lotions, their skin slick to help you get into that tech suit. Also, Infinite Nutrition, as well as Swim Trek and the USA Swimming Foundation. Be sure to stop by, see all of our partners over there in Partner Village on this beautiful first day here in San Antonio. All right, we are looking for a few more relief timers, lanes 6 and 7 on the odd end. If you could come on down, help us out. Also, if you're up there in the bleachers, be sure to stop by the concession stand. It's located there on the north side.
Swimmers, just a reminder, we've had a few of you come up and help us out with the pronunciation of your last name. Anyone that wants us to say it the right way without butchering it, come on by. If you think it's going to be a challenge for us, come on by and let us help us out. Thank you. Swimmers from event 1, the results are now posted in the indoor pool. On the south end, if you walk in there, check the results board. If you are a 1 through 10 medal winner, pull your sticker and then go to the awards booth just outside the indoor pool there. You'll see it by the diving area. Again, results from event 1 are now posted. Go to the indoor pool, south end, on the record board. If you are a 1 through 10 place winner, pull your sticker and go to the awards tent. Thank you. We still need a relief timer in 6 and 7 in the odd end. Come on, help us out. You're doing a great job. We do need some relief. And the odd pool, lane 5, Catherine Taylor from Walnut Creek Masters with a time of 23 minutes, 44.94 seconds.
Go ahead.
Next up is Heat 3 of Event 2. In Heat 3 in the odd tank, swimming from Rocky Mount is Kathy Garnier. In lane 2, Elise Miller from Cowtown Swimming. In lane 3, Brianna Lacey, Swim Fort Lauderdale. In lane 4 from Wisconsin Masters, Lori Aliauto. In lane 5 from Central Washington, our youngster in the group, L. Seidensticker. In 6, Lexi Turek from Wisconsin Masters. In lane 7, Vanessa Teitelbaum from lane 4 swimming. Fontaine O'Connell from Rocky Mountain is in lane 8. Nancy Spear in 9. She swims for Virginia Masters. And in lane 10 from Wisconsin, Julie Van Cleve. We still need a relief timer in lane 6 and 7 down here in the odd tank. Please come and help us out. That way we can keep the meet moving. Again, after swimming these long meets or in preparation, these long events, or in preparation for your event, you can go over and visit Hand and Stone Massage. They are at the north end of the facility out by the dive well. Go see Hand and Stone, get loosened up. And also don't forget to keep hydrated this weekend. It may be a little cloudy right now, but you know as well as I do, the hydration is going to really keep your performance where it needs to be.
So, Scott, I will have to say that I just took a walk over to Partner Village and I seen the official merchandise booth. You're about to lose me because I'm about to go buy one of these hoodies.
Okay. Well, we've got a great partner booth, lots of merchandise. Go try the Infinite Nutrition, the drink that was created for swimmers, by swimmers. Must be good. If you're not swimming for a while, come grab a watch and a clipboard. We need some help in lanes 6 and 7 in the odd pool. Come help us out. Down in the even lane, finishing first in lane 5, Margaret Hare, with a time of 26 minutes, 29.76 seconds. Congratulations.
We have Heat 4 diving in down on the even side. Swimming in lane 1, Michelle Watkins from Georgia Masters. Lane 2, Allison Gary from Southern Masters Swimmers. Lane 3, Mary Holt Wilson from New England Masters. Lane 4, Sarah Jane Sapano from Maryland Masters. Lane 5, Karen Oliver from Swim Utah. Lane 6, Allison Moore from Lone Star Masters. Lane 7, Alejandra Bintacourt from Central Texas Masters. Lane 8, Janet Goodridge from Illinois Masters. Lane 9, Michelle Beardstead from Rocky Mountain. And in lane 10, Kim Richardson from Alamo Area Masters.
Lane 7 is Betancourt. We've had some swimmers come to the announcer stand saying that they may need some help in these distance events as a counter. So if one of the officials comes up and grabs you, please step up and help out. Long distance swimmers, some of them need a counter. And again, if you want us to pronounce your name correctly, if it's a little bit challenging, come on by, let us know, and we'll make sure we don't butcher it. Coaches, your relay cards for today's relay are available out front at the registration table. Stop by, pick up your relay cards for today.
Got some swimmers finishing up here on the odd side. Coming in first for heat number 3 with a time of 20:19.7. They're in lane 3. Brianna Lacey representing Swim Fort Lauderdale.
All right, that completes heat 3 in the odd pool. Heat number 5. We have heat 5 in the water in the odd pool. And in lane 1 from Wisconsin Masters is Jennifer May. In lane 2, Kimberly Kurtz from Lifetime Swim. In lane 3, Julie Dusslier from Swim Fort Lauderdale. In lane 4 from Wisconsin Masters is Martha O'Brien. Also from Wisconsin in lane 5, Elise Hokanson. In 6, Jennifer Downing from New England Masters. In 7 from San Diego Masters, Jennifer Rhines. In lane 8, Nancy Massage from Longhorn. In lane 9, Nicole Willingham from Team Ridgely. And in 10, Divinity Small World from UC05. Swimmers, just a reminder, we've had a few of the athletes come up and say that they may need a counter. They may not have a teammate here. If you see an open lane before a heat gets started, step up and help out, please. And we do need relief timers on the even end, lane 2 and 3. Come on, folks, help us out. Relief timers, lane 2 and 3 on the even end of the pool. Athletes and spectators, don't forget to go out and check our partner village. My announcing partner Cody is out there right now checking out the merchandise. They've got some great things for you. And don't forget about the hydration drink that was created for swimmers by swimmers at the Infinite Nutrition booth. In lane 7.
I don't think that
And we're ready to start heat 6 down in the even pool. Again, folks, make sure we've got counters for all the athletes. In Heat 6, swimming in lane 1 from Rocky Mountain is Grace Damian. In 2, Brittany Webb from New Albany Aquatic Club. In lane 3, Kaisa Krusco from New England Masters. In 4, Brooke Flessner, New Albany Aquatics. In 5, Mary Holman, Rocky Mountain. In 6, Lauren Rose, Team Ridgely. In 7, Carrie Stoller from Minnesota Masters. In lane 8, from York YMCA, Megan Dorito. In 9, Emily Petruska from Masters of South Texas. And Leslie Hodges is in lane 10, and she swims for Las Vegas Masters. Coaches, your relay cards are available at the registration tables out front when you came in the complex. Relay cards for today's relays available for pickup. We still need a relief timer. Lane 2 on the even end. Someone, I'm sorry, lane 3. Please help us out. Someone step up.
Scott, I know there's some people up there in the bleachers and on the pool deck. They're going to start dancing to this song.
Some of them need to be careful. They might hurt themselves.
You know, I just stopped over to Partner Village and got myself a nice new hoodie. So if you're interested in this fantastic hoodie I am now wearing, with this breeze, I am nice and warm now. But while I was standing there, I met a new friend that told me there's also massages on the other side.
There are. Hand and Stone is here to help relieve all your aches and pains. And they are just outside the indoor pool on the north end.
If you're interested, stop over. See all of our partners there on the other side. Not only is there the Hand and Stone, there are many, many others. So be sure, swing on, say hello to all of our fantastic partners. There's Tri-Swim over there, Infinite Nutrition, and many, many others. So be sure to stop on in, say hello, get yourself a massage, get yourself some new shampoo. So many options.
We will need one on the lane 1 even side.
I'm hearing we're in need of a relief timer for lane 1 on the even side. Come on down, cheer everybody on from front row seats. That's the great thing about swim meets is watching the coaches, the parents, the teammates all get excited for their teammates. Seeing a lot of cheering going on over here on the odd side. Coaches jumping up and down. Looks like mom's getting super excited. Bell lap coming in there for lane 5 here on heat number 5. Coming in there first for heat number 5 with a time of 19:36.58. Coming from the Wisconsin Masters, Elise Hokanson.
I always have to chuckle the last 25 everybody's sprints. But man, you ought to be sucking some air at the end of that one.
All the cowbells going on here in the pool, all across the pool. Folks coming in for their final races. Good little finish there for lanes 4 and lane 6. Fractions of a second apart.
In event 7, in heat 7, we're going to need a counter for lane 2. Someone step up and help us as a counter in lane 2.
Looks like a couple of
Lane 2, we need a counter.
should be coming in for
One of the great things I love about this pool, Scott, is you get to see my Air Force friends fly above us. You guys seen the amazing planes fly right over there?
Find somebody back there to count for lane 2. Grab somebody there. All right, we have Heat 7 in the odd pool. Swimming in lane 1 from New Braunfels, Mandy Jones. Delia Weber is in lane 2 from First Colony. In lane 3, Sarah Lipton from Michigan Masters. In lane 4, Elise Jacobs, Club Tribe. In 5, from Minnesota Masters, Carolyn Fittipaldi. In lane 6, Shannon Lindsay from New England Masters. In 7, Ella Platic from Longhorn. In 8, Catherine Ladd from the Olympic Club. In lane 9, Jennifer McIntyre from Sierra Nevada Masters. And in lane 10 from Dayton Area Sharks is Mary Sullivan.
I'm starting to hear the cowbells go off on the even side coming in on those final 50s. Coming into the wall first for heat number 6 with a time of 19:34.12, representing York YMCA, Megan Dorito.
So if you run across this one,
All right. And the final heat of the women's 1,650-yard freestyle is in the water. In lane 1, prior Olympian from North Macedonia in 2000 and 2004, Vanessa Shelnut, representing the Georgia Masters swim team. Lane 2, Sarah Holman from Rocky Mountain. Lane 3, Morgan Franklin from Jersey City. Lane 4, Jen Spindeldiner from New Albany. Lane 5, Aaron McCann from Madison Titans. Lane 6, Kristen Saika from AGUA Masters. Lane 7, Shayna Kalinsky from Club Tribe. Lane 8, Stephanie Razor from Lifetime Swim Dublin. Lane 9, Jody Quinnell from Rocky Mountain. And Lane 10, Samantha Kraft from Minnesota Masters.
Coaches, your relay cards are available for today's relays at the tables near the registration as you walked into the complex. Pick up your relay cards for today, please.
Just a reminder that after the conclusion of event number 2, we'll be going into the 1,000-yard freestyle, so just a hair shorter, but still the same old fun and adventure. Great swims.
And Cody, we're going to need some relief timers, I would imagine. So those of you just getting here, again, we want to welcome you to the Northside Swim Center and the site of the 2025 U.S. Master Swimming Spring National Championship. Timers are always welcome. We've got some nice gifts for you, nice cowboy hats, some other goodies. You can check in with us down on the northeast corner of the deck, which is to the right of the big screen as you look at it, or see Tony Plummer.
Speaking of Mr. Plummer, I think we need to give him and his staff an amazing, giant thank you. I know leading up to the start of this event can be a very stressful time, especially for a facility like this. So to the Northside Aquatic staff, thank you for everything that you do.
Yeah, they've done a great job getting the setup, setting up all the team tents, making sure everything runs smoothly. Northside staff, you're doing a great job.
Attention athletes, just a gentle reminder, we will not move on to event number 3, the men's 1000, until we are complete with both heats of the ladies. Once again, we will not send the first heat of men's until the last of the ladies are complete. So while you wait for that to happen, be sure to stop over to Partner Village. Go see some of the amazing vendors over there. If you smell anything like chlorine, you can look out for the Tri-Swim jugs there in the locker rooms. Leave the pool behind and use Tri-Swim shampoo, conditioner, body wash, and lotion to feel refreshed today. And I promise you, your hair and skin is going to be chlorine-free. And the bells begin here on the odd side. That means we are coming in on our final 50 here in Heat 7 of the women's 1,650-yard freestyle. Coming in first there for heat number 7 with a time of 18:51.75, representing the First Colony Masters, Dela Weber. Nice 1-minute drop there. We're also in need of a relief timer for lane 10 on the even end after this race. Once again, we're going to need a relief timer on lane 10 on the even end.